Alright, hello everybody. So today we have left the house and we're out to the range because we're going to work on, this will be one of 4 videos for malfunction drills, pistol malfunction drills. In this video we're going to go over the tap rack bang, and because I know you've heard me mention that in previous videos, so we're going to go over the tap rack bang, and we're going to go over the first pistol malfunction drill, which is the failure to feed. Now, failure to feed most commonly occurs when you don't get the magazine in all the way. Whether you're fully loaded, a lot of new magazines, you top them off all the way, and they get kind of hard. You really have to smack them in there sometimes until they get broke in. Well, that's the most common reason for the failure to feed, is that the magazine is not seated far enough. Hence the tap. All right, tap, rack, which this is an empty magazine, so it locked back. So the whole purpose in that is you tap the magazine in to make sure it's seated, you rack the slide to make sure you've got one chambered, and then bang. So again, the purpose behind the tap rack bang is you tap to make sure your magazine is seated, you rack it to make sure there's one in the chamber, and then bang. So let's go over here and we're going to do a couple malfunction drills. I'm going to use some dummy rounds and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Alright, for this drill, it's very simple. You use minimal ammo, but I'm going to load them in the magazine as you see them here. 2 live rounds, a dummy. 2, a dummy, 2, a dummy. And that's 17 rounds to go in this 17 round magazine. Now, you can have a friend load your magazine so you don't know which one is going to be a dummy round, a dead round. But for demonstration purposes, that's how I'm setting it up. So I got the magazine all loaded up, ready to go, partly with those dummy rounds to induce a malfunction, to kind of pretend with the failure to feed. And I'll show you what I teach people, and I'll show you what you can try at home and out at the range. Now it's going to start slow, obviously, for those people who've never done it before, but you keep training, keep trying it, keep doing it, and especially when you are able to do it with live ammo like I just did, with a mixture of dummy rounds, you'll be able to induce that malfunction. Like I said, maybe your friends will load your magazines for you, that way you are surprised when it happens, but if you keep trying it, keep going, you'll get that muscle memory built up, and you won't be so surprised. You won't be fumbling around when something like that happens. So we're going to disassemble that. We're going to go through it step by step one more time. That way I know that it was fast the first time, so that you really get a feel for what's going on there. So again, we're going to take this step by step. Click. That's your auditory cues that there's a click and there's no bang, and it was a dead trigger. So at this point, turn the pistol in, bump the magazine, make sure it's seated, roll your hand over, rack it, again. And that is the basic fix for the failure to feed malfunction. So again, you don't have to do this out at the range. I like to do these sort of drills out at the range with live ammo because it helps, because you get the real life experience of the recoil, the bang, the shooting, everything that goes along with it. That's why I like doing these out at the range. Now, if you're at home, you can do them without a magazine, without dummy rounds, without anything extra, just by racking your pistol, pointing it in a safe direction, click, and just going through the motions. Click, click, like that. Again, you can do this at home without any of the extra stuff. but I do suggest, if you can, do it out at the range. That way you get the full gamut of everything that's going on with live fire, recoil, maybe your hearing protection on, eye protection, and all that. Alright, so for you new shooters, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you learned, and I hope you're able to take time out and to practice all the things I've taught you, but including this. And for you new, not new shooters, but the seasoned veteran shooters, we all get a little lazy, we all get a little lax sometimes. And hopefully, maybe this kick-started something that you realize you've been laxed on a little bit. Other than that, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week with another malfunction drill. Thanks for listening.